Right now, though, she joins us every Thursday at this time for a little weather and wine. Civic Media meteorologist Brittany Merlot is here. Good morning, Brittany. I've been trying to gauge how you're feeling because I know you were very excited about the snow. So you got your snow and now it's going to melt. Are you
Yeah,
okay?
I'm hanging in there for the moment. I'm trying to be okay with this because I know that most of the state wants the 40s, but up north, we're not happy. We're not happy about it at all.
Is
I
that
mean,
so? We do have a big warm up coming.
yeah, it's starting right now. I mean, temperatures today, right? We're going to hit those low 20s. We're already in the mid 20s in some places. And we'll put that on repeat for tomorrow. Then by Saturday, we'll be in the low 30s. Sunday, above freezing. And Monday, a lot of the state hitting 40s, some places getting into the mid 40s. And that holds Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at least. But it's not going to be that spring, sunny, beautiful 40s that you're thinking. Like today looks beautiful. It's not going to look like that when the 40s are here,
What's it
unfortunately.
going to be, Brittany?
I know, Greg, you hate it. DJ Flip Mix says it's going to be a wintry mix all across the state. More chances for snow, obviously, the further north and east you live, and more chances for freezing rain and regular rain the further southwest that you live in the state. So, this is going to be the case Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're looking at these systems really becoming, kind of consistent through the area. Now, they're not major. It doesn't look like a big blast of freezing rain or anything like that, but it'll be sprinkled in and out and heavy at times on occasion. So it's kind of a mess. It starts then and it continues into early next month. I mean, we're looking at potentially a big storm hitting early March. So just a heads up, everybody. Winter's not over.
A big snowstorm.
One of those that really packs the punch of heavy snow, then actually puts a layer of ice down and a lot of rain. One of those, the spring good ones.
I can't even use
Yes.
words that are allowed on the radio to say what I want to say about
We
that.
need to keep this license. Yeah, we want to keep it clean.
That's just mean, Brittany. That's just mean.
You knew it was going to be around the corner. It happens every year.
I'm
Do
wondering
you see
though.
meteorologist on my name? I didn't know.
Yes, you do. You knew when the hair was standing up in the back of your neck. You knew it was there.
My concern is with this big warm up that we're going to have so suddenly, what this is going to do to potential for flooding.
Yes. So up north, we're worried about our snow melting. We've got a foot of snow on the ground. Down in southern parts, you've got about a half a foot of snowpack on the ground right now. And with temperatures in the 40s, it should be melting at least a half an inch of snow per day, at least. We could lose around an inch potentially. So all of that moisture is going to go into the soil. It's going to be absorbed. It's going to get saturated. It's going to puddle up in places and it's going to become muddy. The major flooding, I don't think we're looking at anything too wild, but obviously in your basements and areas, farm fields will as well. But the heavy precipitation does hold off until at least Wednesday. So it's nothing major on top of a melt, but it will cause some localized areas to definitely see some flooding going on. And snowmobile trails probably closing, which they're having a blast right now
I
outside my
bet.
house.
Yeah.
Ah, it's sad.
Well, and this has been, I mean, it's not been a great winter for tourism in northern Wisconsin, but it's certainly better than it was last year.
Absolutely. It was thriving just last weekend. The trails were all open pretty much all across northern Wisconsin, even into portions of southern parts of the state. But people using them, going into the restaurants, giving their money to the bars in the area and the local tourists. It's been great.
Nice.
Calvin, I know that you had a specific question for Ms. Merlot.
Yeah, I guess mine is a little outside of the present weather situation, but so I vaguely understand what wind chill is. Like, it's how we feel the temperature is. But if our feelings are subjective, how do we measure wind chill?
Yeah. Oh, that's a great question. So basically, wind chill is you have to imagine like our bodies, we lose heat through convection, right? That happens. And now, if there's no wind out there, we've got this layer of warmth kind of wrapped around our body heat in a sense. Well, if the wind blows, and depending on how strong it is, which is part of the measurement, it breaks up that insulating layer. It takes the warmth away from you. You lose heat more rapidly. So everyone is a human, you're going down from your normal body temperature because of those winds and because of that cold. So yes, it's kind of subjective on how you handle the cold, but overall, it's a process that's just taking that heat away from us that we're used to staying warm with. So that's why we say dress in layers, because the more layers hold that in. And obviously the windbreaker part as the most outermost shell is the best to keep you warmer.
I think we
I
need
would-
Matt Nair windbreakers. I'm just gonna.
Ooh, new
Ooh.
merch. Ooh,
Yes.
merch idea. I love it. I love it. I was scolded earlier this week because we were warning people about those, and they were dangerously cold temperatures. When we're talking wind chills of 25 below, you can get frostbite really, really quickly. And yes, I was scolded because only Democrats think people are so stupid that we have to warn them and tell them to dress warmly in cold weather. And my response to that is, we put warning labels on pizza boxes. Do not eat frozen, remove cardboard before putting in oven. So I don't know. I guess I do feel the new need just from time to time to remind folks to protect themselves.
Also, real quick
absolutely.
question: if your mom or your grandma says, "Hey, put a coat on, put a hat on," are you going to call her a stupid Democrat to her face? No, you're not. Take the information, take the advice, and say thank you.
Or don't
Listener.
wear a hat. Go outside.
Yeah.
Fine. Frostbite your ears. Good luck. Have a good day.
We here
Brittany,
at Matt Nair do not endorse frostbite and all the other things the lawyers tell us not to do. Thank you.
brought to you by the Frostbite Committee. Brittany Merlot joins us every week at this time. Enjoy the warm up or not. We'll